Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for August 27, 2018. Today we're going to take a look at the EURUSD, the Euro, versus US dollar for today's trade analysis. Looking here at the daily time frame, we have a couple of things to look at. First, the two different trend lines that we have here on the chart. Green trend line, of course, clearly the first leg of the downtrend. Then the market went somewhat horizontal for a period of time inside the black box, but falling still along the blue trend line. We could see taking Fibonacci from the top to the bottom of the blue trend line, not the green trend line, but the blue one, top to bottom of the blue trend line. Fibonacci puts the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level at the yellow zone in the middle of the black box at 1.1640. So that's interesting for us. 1.1640, 618 fib of the blue trend line. Also, historically, this yellow shaded area between 1620 and 1645 has been a significant decision zone for the market. Decision zone meaning we've seen support, we've seen resistance, we've seen congestion, where the market is making trading decisions to buy, sell, enter, or exit around this yellow zone in a consistent fashion. Look inside this black box, and I've put some circles here to really reiterate that fact where we've seen buying and selling happening. All the blue circles show us where the market found support at the orange zone, resistance at the yellow zone for certain periods of time. The black wide oval or circle here shows significant support into that same level. So we know with some confidence that this yellow zone is a decision point for the market where it's bought, sold. Sure, at some point it has broken through that decision zone and went to the next zone, which happens to be the blue zone above it as resistance, orange zone below it as support. But the yellow zone, many decisions have been made consistently around this yellow zone. So if there's decisions buying the market being made here, us as individual Forex traders have the opportunity to make our own trading decisions around these significantly important trading areas. 116.20, 45 as our current resistance area. Let's go ahead and zoom it in on this a little bit. So we know now we have Fibonacci here. We also know it's historical support resistance. There's really two things we're looking at today into this yellow zone. One is it does what it's been doing for the past 4 days. Finds resistance. We can see that here on Friday. We could see even going back to Wednesday of last week, finding resistance there at 1620 and going back down to the orange zone. So that's one potential opportunity. We've seen it back here. We've seen it back here. All these blue circles show us periods where the market has made decisions, and the black circle even around the yellow zone. The second opportunity or scenario is that it breaks through the yellow zone. So those are the two things we're looking for here early on in the week. Which one of these scenarios? Now we can use multiple indicators, strategies, methods to figure that out, but that's really what we're doing. We're trying to figure out one of these two scenarios here at this yellow shaded area for the euro dollar this week. So we're watching for price action and clues that tell us one of these two things. So let's go ahead and zoom it on down to the 4-hour time frame. And as we look at it, we know it's the same thing. It's nothing really new. One of these two things is going to happen. Currently, the market is finding resistance in the yellow zone. So as long as it's within and under it, and we've again seen it before, nothing really new. Look at the blue circle, resistance here at the yellow zone. Not too far ago, I mean, it wasn't just a couple of days ago again where we saw resistance into the yellow zone. So for today, as long as it's underneath there, I don't think this is a good place to go long or buy the euro. The only reason we would expect to buy or go long is that the market is able to get above the yellow zone. And so far, it's been unable to do that. So secondly, we're looking for clues and evidence to a sudden infusion of sell orders, an opportunity to go short underneath the yellow shade area. So we're watching for clues and evidence to one of these two outcomes. Either it suddenly stays underneath the yellow zone and we sell it towards the orange zone, which by the way becomes our next target, or we look for it to break out above the yellow zone and we head back to the blue zone in the direction of our current momentum. All this likely to depend on the sentiment early on in the week for the US dollar, which US dollar finding support right now also, which would lead us to resistance here on the euro dollar for the week. So keeping an eye on this yellow zone. Above it, we look for it to go higher. Below it, may look for it to go lower for the euro dollar this week.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.